Hello and welcome into the Real Talk in the Rock for our video segment today. I'm your host Jonathan Thompson. This is my partner, the Cedric Daly, and it is January 7th, 2013, and that can only mean one thing, and what is that?
National Championship in Miami.
Notre Dame and Alabama taking their talents to South Beach. How do you feel about this game, Cedric?
I believe it's going to be a nice matchup. Notre Dame obviously deserves to be there, 12-0 season. Alabama just as much, going through the tough SEC with one loss against Johnny Manziel and the SEC championship beating Georgia. I believe this game is going to be tough, one in between the trenches.
Looking at some of the stats here, I mean, these teams match up well on paper, of course. We know they're not played on paper, but we'll go through the stats anyways.
Of course, Jonathan, they're played on TV.
Well, some people actually watch it live, but you know, who wants to do that? By the way, contact your local Dish supporters. Just kidding. We do not advertise on the Real Talk in the Rock. Woo! Okay, back to business. Alabama has the edge slightly on total yards, 439 to 421. Passing yards, Notre Dame is ahead by 4. But rushing yards, and this is where you really think Alabama's going to shine. They average 224. Notre Dame only averages a little over 200.
Yeah, but with Bama, I see them running the ball throughout the game. That's the game plan for Nick Saban. I don't see how you go off of that.
Why?
With the interior offensive line working with Barry Jones, I mean, they're physical up front. Their running backs are physical. The freshman T.J. Yeldon, then you have Eddie Lacy. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to go up the middle. They're going to do a couple of stretch plays to the tackle. The tackles are nice and physical. I mean, the front seven for Notre Dame is going to have to be absolutely outstanding for them to shut this down. And then they can still go through the air.
One of the more surprising stats to me, Alabama actually averages 13 points more than Notre Dame. They average 38 to Notre Dame's 26, so I guess that's 12, not 13. Pardon my math. I'm still in school. Give me a player of the game and then a prediction, why don't you? Or vice versa if you want.
My prediction would be Alabama 28, Notre Dame 10 coming into the first half. I believe it's going to be tough. They're going to play well. Then I believe that Alabama will take it on throughout the second half of the game. Player of the game would have to be Jesse Williams, defensive tackle. I believe this is going to be a game played in the trenches with penetration coming up.
Crazy Australian!
The crazy Australian. I think that with him stopping that run up the middle from Theo Rhetoric, I think the Alabama's front seven is going to have to be big to win this game.
I agree with you that Alabama's probably going to try to run the ball, but I look for them to really pass the ball at the beginning. Not too much, but a little play action. Try to draw a note, because Notre Dame's going to be in the box. They're not going to let Alabama beat them running. Or they're going to try not to let Alabama beat them running. I still think they will. But I think A.J. McCarron's going to do well. You want to know a surprising number? How many interceptions do you think A.J. McCarron has?
5.
Less. 3. 26 touchdowns through the air. 66 completion rating.
Which is really impressive playing in the SEC.
And ironic that he is coached by Nick Saban. Excuse me. I have Alabama winning 31-17, and A.J. McCarron's going to be my MVP. I think he passes for $180, 3 TDs. He's going to get some screens out of the backfield.
Yeah.
That's all we got for today. Be sure to watch the Discover Orange Bowl tonight. Not Orange Bowl, the National Championship. It's so confusing. And remember, check out the Real Talk in the Rock.blogspot.com for our latest articles and news. We'll see you next time.